Okay. Going to call the Kodiak Island Borough Assembly special meeting to order. It's Monday, March 21st, 2022, 6 p.m. in the Assembly Chambers. And I'll ask for a roll call, please.
Mr. Arndt?
Here.
Mr. Delgado?
Here.
Mr. Griffin?
Here.
Mr. Smiley?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Mr. Turner? Ms. Williams?
Here.
Mayor Roberts?
Here.
You have a quorum.
Does anybody wish to excuse Mr. Scott?
Move to excuse Assembly Member Turner, who is absent due to personal matters.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. That takes us to citizens' comments. Anyone wishing to comment, call in. The call-in number is 907-486-3231. Toll-free is 1-855-492-9202. Please state your name clearly for the record and turn off your whatever you're listening to us on, or turn it way down so we don't get feedback. Address your comments to the assembly as a whole, and please keep it civil. Thank you. We will wait a little catch-up. I am assuming we have no citizens' comments tonight. That brings us to considerations of the matter in the call for a special meeting, the interim clerk contract. Scott?
Move to authorize the Deputy Presiding Officer to sign and execute the temporary employment agreement between the Kodiak Island Borough and Nova Javier.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Staff report, please, Roxanne.
Well, what you have before you tonight is the temporary employment contract with Nova Javier. We were very grateful that she was willing to come forward and help fill this interim role. Megan Christensen and Scott Brandt Erickson worked together to create one draft of this, and then this contract was negotiated with Nova, and it was approved by Deputy Presiding Officer Williams and then also Scott Brandt Erickson. And I can answer any questions about it if you have any.
Okay, assembly comments. Anybody wish to comment on it? Mr. Smiley?
I think it's crucial to have her here through the election, which will be in October, and that's more than 6 months. And you've got the contract written for 6 months only, or specified, and I presume it's added on month to month after that. But why not make it through October?
6 month with a 1 month extension option, I believe is how we worded it in
Yeah.
here. So we can keep extending it for as long as we need to. Because maybe
Okay.
you'd probably want to do it a little bit after the election too, since there's some follow through work.
Yeah,
So we can absolutely do that.
okay, no problem.
Scott?
Yeah, it says in there, the Assembly will consider whether to extend the contract no later than 30 days prior to the end of the term. So it's covered.
Any other comments from the assembly? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Arndt?
Yes.
Mr. Delgado?
Yes.
Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
Mr. Smiley?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Would anyone like to change their vote? Motion carries 6-0.
Thank you, and I assume that either the clerk or the manager will notify Nova. With that, unless we have any other, well, there's no other business because we didn't put it on the agenda. So unless there's somebody who objects, we're going to adjourn this meeting. And by the way, it took less than 5 minutes.